Okay, back with another TDengine tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you how to ingest data with MQTT. So what is MQTT before we get started? MQTT is a lightweight, efficient protocol to ingest IoT telemetry devices. So let's walk through creating a connector, mapping a schema, and verifying incoming data. So from the left menu, to actually do that, you're going to start at your dashboard, right? And you're going to go to the left and we're going to go to connectors to data in, and what you want to do is actually add a source, but before you add a source you want to make a database because MQTT is created to be lightweight, easy to use, and use a publish subscribe model. So we're going to subscribe to an MQTT database here, but we actually need somewhere to store this data, and to store this data we need to create a database. So I'm going to click create database. I can call it test data, right? And if you actually want to see your database, you just go to your explorer and here's test data, so it's already there. Once created, I'm going to have a variety of different options, right? So once I find MQTT, I have my database. I give it the host name, the port name, um, and then we configure quality of service and credentials. So we need to give it a ton of different credentials depending on your MQTT broker. And then from there, you're going to get a payload transformation, right? And after that, you're also going to want to subscribe to a topic to make sure that it subscribes to the specific EV telemetry data that we want for our scenario here. So once you do that, what does that look like? Well, luckily I've already done that for you. So let's hop in and see what that looks like. When it's actually connected, it says your data source is reachable. You're going to see a payload transformation uh, that you can retrieve from the server, which shows you all your data. You could also filter your results, right? So it gives you a preview, but let's say I wanted a specific result, like I wanted all the cars from Beijing. Well, I could do that, right? I can actually filter all the cars from the location in Beijing. It's very easy to do. I'm also required to map a timestamp, but everything else is not required, right? And you create a super table like this. Go through, pick your columns, pick your metrics, and pick tags that you want. For us, we've already got those tabs backed out. If this is an EV, you can see car brand, location, plate. We have some advanced options that allow you to tune performance, read and write concurrency, adjust the buffer size. These options are readily available, so you can customize your experience, but it's recommended that you use the recommended settings. You're able to query this sample data really easily to create insights. But as you know, any data ingestion is a TALSEX enterprise feature. So creating and querying that data is an enterprise feature. Exception handling is also something that we provide. So anytime something goes wrong, you're able to handle exactly how that happens, so we can organizationally adapt to how you want to use your data. Now, what happens once this data is actually processed? Well, once the data is in, you should go to, so for me, I've specified it at the target EV test database. And I go to this EV test database and I can see that it's populated. When I go in, I'm able to actually see all my metrics and kind of get a sense of where everything is. And we have a ton of data coming in. So if you want to actually visualize this right off the rip, you can. So I can create a chart, right? So immediately I could visualize insights to see my data in real time. I can adjust the kind of chart I want. So making a line graph, making an area graph. I'm able to make changes to that, and I can do it for whatever metric I want, right? So very quick visualization of my accelerator pedal opening for the past couple days, and I'm able to adjust the x-axis. I'm going to leave it at a timestamp, but visualization confirms that our connector is live and streaming because you can actually see the data. And in this demo, we ingested IoT telemetry from MQTT into TDengine with just a few steps. We connected a broker, we mapped the schema, and then we confirmed that data in both SQL and charts. We used the filters for SQL. That kind of workflow end to end makes it easy to capture and analyze high volumes of device data, and to make sure your organization is always on top of all of their advanced analytics. Thank you.